Okay, so in the last video, I talked about how a meteor could land on me and this video could end abruptly. And it actually did end abruptly, but it wasn't because of a meteor. I got a phone call. So now I know that if the phone rings, the video stops. So I have to come up with a thing like that. So this episode in the ongoing series of my journey, warts and all, and I am here to talk about intention. You must be intentional in everything that you do. And procrastination is, we're going to talk about procrastination. That's not a good thing. So, being intentional, many people find wisdom to give themselves for living their life like, as Elton John would say, a candle in the wind or a leaf in the wind. Just allowing things to blow you around and ending up wherever it is you end up, and calling it fate or divine intervention. That is the opposite of being intentional. Being intentional means that you are actively seeking out what it is that you're trying to do. You are creating a design for your life and following your plan, making a plan and following it, making the plan, implement the plan. And this is important because thoughts are things. The thoughts that come into your head are things. Most people believe that, and I did too until I learned that the universe, the world around us, affects the thoughts that we have, which is true. But what is a much more powerful effect is that the thoughts that we have in our head affect the world around us. And when you are intentional about what you think, because what you think matters, not just what you do. What you do is what everyone can see. What you do matters, but what you think is a prerequisite of what you're doing. And when you are intentional, when you are focused, when you have made the decision to move forward with intention, the universe and the series of events that unfold before you bend to accommodate the intentions that you are having, as long as you're having them properly. And so what they call that is the law of attraction. So your thoughts are things. So what you want to make sure that you understand is the law of attraction is a law of nature that they don't teach us about in school. And it's a law of nature that they don't teach us about in school. Sorry, my mind just went blank. Basically, what it has to do with the fact that everything is connected. And when you deeply and emotionally visualize your intentions, the world bends to accommodate those intentions. But the hard part is that the law of attraction doesn't respond to yes or positive or negative. It just responds to whatever you're thinking about. So if you're focused on, oh my gosh, I don't want to trip. Oh my gosh, I don't want to trip. Oh my gosh, I don't want to trip. You are going to trip. And in off-road biking, they call that hit the rock, see the rock. Whatever it is that you're focusing on, that's what you get more of. Whatever you focus on expands in your life because of the law of attraction. So instead of focusing on things that you don't want, you have to focus on things that you do want. And this comes back to the last thing about time. You state your goals in the past tense, because if the thing that your thought is that your goals are in the future, that never changes. It's unaffected by time. You never catch up to your goals. You are creating a space between you and your goals that never changes in size regardless as you move forward through time. So you need to state your goals in the past tense. Live your intentions with your achievements in the past inside your mind, and that eliminates that space and allows you to be there. And so now we talk about procrastination. My original philosophy with procrastination was the wrong one. My philosophy was, why put off today what you could put off tomorrow? Not a good one. It was very comfortable, but not good. So procrastination, Richard DeVosto, one of my many mentors, one of my most important mentors, has taught me that procrastination is the stealer of time. And it's true. That quote is not complete. I'll have to look that up and get get the rest of it. But don't procrastinate. We talked about now is the only time that exists, so don't procrastinate. If it's important enough for it to have come into your mind, that needs to be dealt with now. So all of the things that I've missed out in life, and this is just coming to me, have happened because of procrastination. Things come into your mind at a specific time, in a specific way, for a specific reason, and you need to act on them right now. The inspiration that you get comes at a specific time because now is the time you need it. So, as you can tell with the same background, I've done a few videos because now is the time. I'm inspired, I'm in the right mood, I've got the vibes going on to get this done. And so I've begun this series. Hopefully it'll be helpful. Hopefully it will show you where I'm coming from so that you can take that for what it's worth and go where you're going. So thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you soon.